Today, we are going to talk about Tyler Perry puts $800 million studio expansion on hold after seeing OpenAI Sora. So without any interruption, let's hear the news about Tyler Perry. The actor, filmmaker and studio owner is raising the alarm about the impact of the tech, saying, "I feel like everybody in the industry is running 100 miles an hour to try and catch up, to try and put in guardrails." Which in my opinion is so true. But I don't think it's 100 miles per hour, it's 1 million miles per hour. Now, let's get to the questions and answers. This was his question after seeing Sora. What are your current feelings about how fast AI technology is moving and how it might affect entertainment in the near term? Which in return, he answered, "I have been watching AI very closely and watching the advancements very closely. I was in the middle of, and have been planning for the last 4 years, about an $800 million expansion at the studio, which would have increased the backlot a tremendous size. We were adding 12 more sound stages. All of that is currently and indefinitely on hold because of Sora and what I'm seeing. I had gotten word over the last year or so that this was coming, but I had no idea. Until I saw recently the demonstrations of what it's able to do. It's shocking to me. I totally agree. But let's go on to the second question. What in particular was shocking to you about its capabilities?" Which he responded with this, "I no longer would have to travel to locations. If I wanted to be in the snow in Colorado, it's text. If I wanted to write a scene on the moon, it's text. And this AI can generate it like nothing. If I wanted to have 2 people in the living room in the mountains, I don't have to build a set in the mountains. I don't have to put a set on my lit. I can sit in an office and do this with a computer," which is shocking to me. Yet again, I agree. But let's go to the third question. In the third question he was asked, "How are you thinking about approaching the threat that AI poses to certain job categories at your studio and on your productions?" Which then he answers, "Everything right now is so up in the air. It's so malleable. The technology's moving so quickly. I feel like everybody in the industry is running 100 miles an hour to try and catch up, to try and put in guardrails and to try and put in safety belts to keep livelihoods afloat. But me, just like every other studio in town, we're all trying to figure it all out. I think we're all trying to find the answers as we go. And it's changing every day. And it's not just our industry, but it's every industry that AI will be affecting. From accountants to architects. If you look at it across the world, how it's changing so quickly, I'm hoping that there's a whole government approach to help everyone be able to sustain, which in my opinion, there is. It's called universal basic income, but that's a topic for another video now. Let's not waste your precious time, and let's go to the final question and answer. This is what the question said, "Who needs to act? You're speaking up about this. But who else should be speaking up and working on this?" Which he replied this, "I just hope that as people are embracing this technology, and as companies are moving to reduce costs and save the bottom line, that there will be some sort of thought and some sort of compassion for humanity, and the people that have worked in this industry and built careers and lives, that there's some sort of thought for them. And I think the only way to move forward in this is to galvanize it as one voice, not only in Hollywood and in this industry, but also in Congress." Which I definitely do agree. People should embrace this technology, not repel against it. You see, the problem with people is that they think what's the bad and not what's more likely. That's the only bias we have. If we can fix that, it would be better. But that's just my opinion. Now, I guess that wraps up today's video. I'll see ya guys in the next one. Peace. And please like and subscribe. Until then, see ya on the other side.